All right, so we are live. What I'm going to do is I'm going to do a very quick little video, kind of showing kind of quickly what's going on in Refer Life in the annual side, and then why is it better, or why is it just a different kind of idea in the monthly, but why is it so similar? How is it so similar? Why is it better? All those kind of things. Okay, so real quickly, if we look at the matrix here. All right, so we have, this is the annual matrix. This is the 3x11. Very simple. If you've watched any videos, you know how this works. It's pretty simple. If you pay $2.50, if the three people pay $2.50 underneath you, you're going to make 40 cents from each one of them, making $1.20 on that level. Then you have them get three, and then you're going to make 16 cents all the way down through generation 11. You're going to see how much the total is here. Same thing with five, three people, 80 cents. You make $2.40. After that, 35 cents. $10, 160, 70 cents. If you do 1750, then that becomes 840. Along that line, okay, and then 1089 with that one. So what we're seeing here is kind of the payout for the 3x11 matrix. If you've watched any videos, and you know about this, so it's not really, I'm not going to really talk about this too much, but understand that this is a 3x11 matrix. Okay, in this matrix are a couple other little matrices. If we look here, this is the consumer package. So a service package is 2 generations. The same people that are following you in your 3x11 are in this 3x2. When you purchase, when the three people underneath you purchase the $33.98 consumer, because that's the first service package, you get $11.33, which is 33%. You make your $33.99 back for your upgrade. Then when 9 more people do that, you make $11.33 on them. So the return is pretty good for your service package, the consumer service package. When you move up, then you have the $33.98 affiliate package. And with the affiliate package, now you have 4 generations, 3x4 generations. It's 510, 510, 510, 680. And that particular matrix, when it gets to 100, it begins to reoccur. So it's going to happen over and over again. And you get 4 generations of income. This is based on that same 3x11 matrix. The people that are in it just kind of fit in with this 4th generation. So that's how this works. These are all one-time payments, kind of like you might call it annual payment, but one-time payment to get in. You put that automatic upgrade, and you start generating all the commissions. No matter if you just did a $2.50 CFA and someone came in and did their first upgrade, which would be, let me find it. Whoops. Then those 3 people under you, if they actually upgraded and you've only done the $2.50, you still get the commissions. It doesn't go past. It doesn't, it doesn't say, well, you haven't upgraded. So you get all those commissions. Okay, so even if you've done $2.50, you're going to get every single commission that you deserve based on these matrices. That's one thing that is different than the monthly. The monthly, if we look up here, because the monthly kind of takes the same idea as a 3x11. So we're going to kind of jump into the monthly now. Right now, I cannot show you the matrix because it hasn't been opened up yet. It is coming very soon, hopefully by like next week. But if you look here, we have this matrix. You can see in here what you would make in the matrix. Now, if you look in the monthly matrix, it's going to be based on the same kind of idea as the 3x11, but it's got a couple differences. And I'm going to just show you how those differences look based on this particular matrix. So what happens is If I sign up and let's say these 3 people decide to do the $33.98 consumer, I get the commissions. Can I pull it all out? No, because I haven't upgraded and I have to do all that to be able to pull all those commissions out at the same time. But anytime someone, so let's say on your 4th generation, let's say someone upgrades to the affiliate package and you've only still are at 250, you're still going to get the affiliate package money. So that's kind of nice. Now, on the monthly matrix, if you only purchase the $2.50 CFA to be in there, you are only going to receive commissions from anybody who's underneath you for the 250. Now, I'm going to show you in a second how much it pays out, and then we'll see why that's important. Because if you get just the 250 and someone below you pays for the 35, you're missing out on potentially either $5.60 or $2.42 because you're only going to get 16 cents for that commission. So the monthly is a little bit different than the annual. I like because it's helping you and it's giving you all those commissions so that you can easily automatically upgrade and get going in the system. Now, when we look at this matrix is the same, but here's what's going to happen. If I have, let's say, 3 people, okay, and they're in the monthly matrix right below me. Let's say this person over here, someone down here on level 9, they decide that they're going to be in the monthly matrix. Well, what happens? According to what we know right now, we will be checking the system and seeing if it works like this, but according to how the system is working right now, at this moment, it could be different. It has been explained as this. It could be different, but I'm thinking it's going to work like this. We're going to be able to test that here in a couple days. What's going to happen is this person down here says, hey, I want to be in the monthly matrix. I like it. I want to get into it. Well, let's say they're in your downline, but you're only at 3 people. This person, when they sign up, they are going to move all the way up to this level of the matrix if there is nobody else between you and them that is in the monthly matrix. So if there's not somebody above them, between them and you, or your downline, wherever the closest to the top of the downline is, that person's going to move up. So that's actually pretty cool because there might be someone down here on generation 22. And there you go. You know what? I'm jumping in. I'm going to do this monthly matrix. I think it's cool. It's going to push me up a little bit higher. That's what we want. So what happens is that person, they're going to check and they're going to see do all the way up. They might be moving up to generation 3. So that's going to move them up way above all the people that have come in below. So that's a really cool thing. Now, what that means though is you're not going to be your direct sponsor, so you're not going to get direct commissions, but you will get matrix commissions, and the system is going to push people up as high as they can go so that the matrix keeps getting filled as evenly as possible. So what happens is right now, if somebody came in, like let's say someone comes in generation 3 and they got a big team, okay, they're going to start building. Well, it's going to go down. It's going to go right out of the bottom of yours, which is fine. That's okay, because they're building their matrix and you're going to get some love and they're going to do some stuff. But the thing is if you look here, 177,000 people, if one of them decides to jump into the monthly and nobody else in all these levels has joined yet, because your matrix might not be that big. There might be like one person on this generation 11 and it might be straight down. Well, they go, I want to jump into the monthly. So boom, they go over here. So then they would move up. So hopefully that kind of makes sense as far as like looking at this compared to the other one. So when we look at this, we go, okay, if we look at this down here, and we say, well, if someone pays $33.98 and I make $11.33 off of 3 of them, that's a whole lot better than making $5.60 in the monthly. Yeah, you're right. If these 9 people pay their $33.98 and they make you $11.33, It's a lot more than the 560 in the monthly. Okay. If we look down at this one is comparable with the 510 and the 680. The 680 is a little bit more. But here is the main idea. You're only getting this for 4 generations, okay? Only 4 generations. So that means only 81 people would be able to support you by paying their $33.98 and you getting that $5 or $6.80 commission. So only, well, it'd be 12. It'd be the generation of 81, 27, 9, and 3. So that amount of people would be the only ones that you would get that revenue from. The monthly generation 3 by 11. So all these people will be giving you a certain amount. Okay, so let's look at that real quickly. In this, all right, stop share and then share again. This is just a list, okay? This is a list of people that are ready to go and start getting into the monthly. And the list for me is just basically to see how people are filling in and where they're going to be and how we can, you know, get them set up once the system is ready. So we have everybody, we know exactly who wants to be in, so we can start putting those people in. Now there'll be kind of a little bit of a time frame, couple days, where we can do this, and then the system is going to go what we would call the free-for-all, and that basically is anybody can show up at any time. You can give your link out. People that are in your downline, whatever, they're coming in, they're going to come in, and the system is just going to place them themselves, okay, or itself. So the system is placing people. So with this list, it's doing the same thing. It's just more of about timing as to how someone could go in and maybe move up a little bit just based on timing, getting in before their sponsor or before a bunch of people before them, whatever. This is kind of just building that first top part of our matrix of my team. I don't know what else, you know, other teams are doing, but this is what we're doing. We're just getting prepared. So I want to show you this list. It's not that those people are in right now because the monthly isn't there, but this is a list of people who are ready, saying we're going to pay this much, we're going to get in, we're going to get into this thing and get going. So understand that this list is just a list of people that have said, yeah, we want to be in it. I've set up the list to kind of give a visual of how people are going to be put in the system. So, and then just how much you can actually make. So let's look at this. All right, when you look at this, list here, okay, all these people are ready to go in. They're going to pay 35. I know that one of these says 18, but that's only because it's 750, but it just keeps coming up as 18. But what it is it's showing that there's a list of people that are going to come in. This is all in my downline, okay? So this is all downline. Now, how does it work? How do I know what's going on here? Well, what's going to happen is I'm going to sign up, and then I'm going to sign up my 3, because I have 3 people that are direct to me, that are going to be in the monthly. Only 3 that are direct, okay? So those 3 direct people, where you see Smith AD30, right there, that person's going to be in. Then we go down here, there's another Smith AD33, and then we go down here and there's another Smith AD33. Those 3 people I'm going to have directly underneath me because I am their sponsor, okay? So the system will put them right underneath me. And it's about timing, because if a free-for-all is going on, maybe someone comes in before and gets pushed into that position. But in this, it will be built, okay? So then those 3 people come in, they have people that are going to come in, and the system's just going to start filling people in. And we look at the numbers. Okay, all these people have said, we're going to pay the 35, because I think that it's silly to pay 250 and then have a bunch of people come in with 35 underneath you, and you'd only get 16-cent commissions instead of the commissions that the 1750 or the 35 would give you. So if we look at how much it costs, we have here is if you look at this, we have the 1750. There's going to be some fees, just like anything else, any other CFA, there's going to be some fees. And then 35, there's going to be some fees. I've already seen that the fees are less than what I thought in the beginning. So that's kind of cool. It's a little bit lower. So if you look at this, the $2.80 is anybody who is directly connected to you, any person who has used your link, directly connected, whether they're on the level with the 3 right below you, or somewhere in the matrix, wherever that in the matrix is, if they've used your link to get into Refer Life, that would be a direct commission. So you would get $2.80 for that. If anybody in your matrix that is not direct pays $17.50, you're going to make $1.21 off of each one of those people. If you pay $35, any of your directs will be $5.60. Any of the matrix will be $2.42. So yes, it's not 1133, but remember, it is 11 levels of this coming in. So how do we figure out what's going to happen here? Well, I've already kind of put it together, so I don't have to explain it too much. But if you look here, 560, which is the directs, I have 3 directs. That's going to be 1680. So I have 1680. Now there's 35 other people that paid $35. So that's going to be 35 times 242. So you can do the math on that if you want to figure out. I'm not going to say how much money it is. Now, if I look over here, I have 0 people that are directly connected to me that I would get 280 for, but I have 3 people that would make me 121. So I can figure out by just making a list and finding out how many people are on that list and what they're paying, I can tell you exactly what I'm going to make for the month. Now, here's the thing. If things work the way they're supposed to work and everybody keeps doing it, I know that my first month, I'm going to make X amount of dollars. Let's say I make 100. Well, next month, I know I'm going to make 100 because all these people are going to just keep upgrading and keep going over and over again. Hopefully, they were smart enough to go out and get people in and start building this whole thing so that they can start generating more revenue underneath them as well. So whatever is added next month will be on top of what I earn. So as everybody's coming in for the free for all, it just keeps filling in all those blank spots that are in the matrix. I believe I had a piece of paper. I have a piece of paper here. So when you think about this, how long does it take to at least break even? Well, if you do the 1750, it's going to take 6 directs or 15 people in your matrix to break even. If you do the $35 one, it's going to take 7 people at the 7 directs at 560 to get you to the zero balance, and then 15 people at 242. So if you think about it, most people have 15 people that they can find to get into this. And so without even being directs, 15 people under you is not going to be very hard to get. And so therefore you're now at 0 and you can start just kind of paying yourself back. So if you want to know how to get in, pay one time and never have to pay out of your pocket again, that's the numbers. Okay, 15 people in your downline, non-direct, gets you back to 0 for that month, and then you just keep building on that. So that's a real quick little kind of overview. When the matrix is available and people start getting put in, I will actually do a video that shows the matrix and stuff, because with just a list, you can't really see how it's filled in or anything. It might be a little confusing, but when the matrix comes and you start seeing people come in, then we'll show back office. We'll show how people are earning money instantly, just like we've shown in the other one. If people haven't figured out that when you pay into this and you see all those commissions go up and it pops up into your dashboard instantly. You get an email from Refer Life, or you could look in the transaction section to see that those commissions are coming in. It's so transparent. It's so simple. There's not a whole lot of hoops to jump through. If you look at this, it's literally, if someone pays $7.50 and I know they use my link, I know how much I'm going to get paid. If someone paid $17.50 and they're just in my matrix and my downline, I know how I'm going to get paid. Same thing with 35. So hopefully that makes a little bit of sense, and hopefully that kind of helps people understand a little bit more of what's about to come. This is a pretty big opportunity for people. You know, if you think about, let's say someone has 100 people that follow them into this. Well, those 100 people are definitely going to go find someone else, and they're always going to be in your downline. No matter where the system puts people that come in the quote unquote free for all, if they are in your downline, if they are in your team, they will be placed in your team somewhere in your downline as close to the top as they can possibly be. So that's what the system is here to do, is try to get everybody as close to their sponsor or as close to the top as they can as they're coming in. So hopefully that helps you guys as you're watching this. I just want to do something really fast. The monthly matrix is coming. I think that tomorrow night we'll hear some more news and updates from Mike. Hopefully he says everything is good to go. It seemed like everything was pretty good, but he didn't want to start it with some glitches or something that might cause people to go, oh, I don't know what's going on. It's better to fix those things before people start getting placed in that monthly matrix. So what's beautiful about this is the month lasts all month long. So once people get in and you start seeing the documentation of making money in the back office, and you start seeing that, you have every opportunity to jump in and get there, move up to the top. So those people who are already in Refer Life and you're down a lot of levels from the top of wherever your top is, understand that this is an opportunity for you to move up a lot in the matrix. And always remember, the top person is you. It really is. Who cares what the people above you are doing? Now, is it nice to know that the people above you might be bringing people in and maybe get spillover? Yeah, that'd be awesome. But focus on yourself. Focus on what you can do as far as building your team. And this is going to be very exciting to me. I think it's super exciting, and it's one of the best kind of systems that I've seen. I've been in quite a few systems, and this one is doing exactly what it says it's going to do. Everything that Mike has told us, it is happening. So it's very exciting that things are going as well as they are. And hopefully by next week, we'll have a video out kind of showing the matrix and also showing our back offices where people are beginning to show their commissions. All right, we'll talk to you later.